Welcome everyone. Today I gonna discuss on climate reality projects. Climate is a very important issues right now. The climate change we need to be very much careful. That we need to be very much active. The question every climate activist hears and what to say a handy guide to the most common arguments against the reality of man-made climate change and why they are totally wrong. We we have all been there. Maybe you are at a holiday party, the engage get spiked and the climate dinner question start up, or perhaps you are visiting older relatives who ask what you are up to these days. Then again, maybe it's yet another language Facebook post from the guy you met at your cousin birthday party. No matter the situation, the question stay the same. Cycling through whether blustery talk show hosts need a boost in rating. They are partially a broken record at this point. Here, what you all like to hear and how to shut them down. How can there be global warming? Then there is a snowstorm. The simple fact is that climate change throws natural system out of balance. What does that mean? Previously uncommon event like the polar vortex become more likely and frequent. Just become there one short snowstorm in a place that usually get them mind you does not negate the years of warming scientists have measured worldwide. Since 1950, hot days have become more common and cold days have become less common around the world. Globally, extremely hot days are now 100 times more likely to occur than they were from 1951 to 1980s. In the US, record high temperature are being set more than twice as often as record cold temperature. In fact, 2014, the year that pesky polar vortex blazed the eastern US, was the hottest year recorded globally. The bottom line is that less record does not mean never cold. Cold days and the snowstorm that come with them will happen less often as the world warm, but they won't go away. Additional reading. Do not let the polar vortex freeze in the climate conversation. Does cold weather disprove global warming? But it has not gotten warmer for like 15 years, right? 14 of the 15 hottest years on record globally have occurred since 2000. Global data shows that 2014 was the hottest yet. 2015 is likely to be another record broken too. As our climate change, some years will be warming than other. Yes, 1990 was is unusually warm, but over 2014, 2010, 2005, the hottest 3 years on record globally were hotter. Scientists have observed rising global temperature, rising sea level, melting glacier lakes, melting Arctic sea ice, increasing humanity over the last several decades. The full range of available data since 1880s conclusively shows that a warm air is warming, and we can expect the trend to continue as long as human keep sending carbon pollution and other greenhouse gases into that atmosphere. Additional reading. Does the global warming pause means what you think? The 10 warm years not exist for forever ago. Three ways climate deniers cherry pick fact about climate change. Nope, no warming here. The scientists cannot even predict the weathers, much less the climate. How do they know what temperatures were like to 500 years ago, or what it will be like is another 100 years, or they were predicting a new ice age in 1970s? Climate change deniers never get tired of these arguments, or its sister complain. Well, in the 1970s, the scientists said there was going to be a new ice age. The praisers may differ, but the implications is the same. According to them, and mad scientists are toying with data in their labs to make the wild guesses, none of which will never come true out there in the real world. They are the reality. No one can predict extremely what the weather will be like on a certain day 100 years from now. But scientists are very confident that the world as a whole will be a lot warmer. Look at this way. Does a motorcycle accident down in stream mean you cannot drive yet? car safely? No. In such the same way, incorrect weather forecast does not tell us much about the reliability of the climate projections. Weather forecast and climate scientists do not look at the future at the same time. A weather forecast in the New Jersey, for example, in interest in the chains of the Rhine or Hoboken's 3 days from now. On the other hand, a climate scientist is the interest in whether the state of the New Jersey will be weather or dry of average 40 to 50 years from now, much like a motorcycle, and in the electrical weather and the climate model include. Thank you. If you have any kind of questions regarding climate change, we can solve together, we can discuss together, and we can create lot of solutions. Thank you.